Candles, fibs, crosses, EMAs. It's the tools of the day trade. Don't be a noob and trade on websites that don't give you BitBoy bonuses. Click the link in the description to get set up on ByBit or Femex and get an insane sign-up bonus for being part of the BitSquad. Leverage trade responsibly, but do it the right way on Femex or ByBit. Bonus details in the links below.
BitBoy Crypto Morning TA. Good morning, everybody. It's October 12th, 2021. My name's Piano Matty B. That is Scaramucci's. And this is your Morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing, all the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni bringing the data. The FOMO index has climbed to 78 from yesterday's 71. Bitcoin dominance is at 46.7%. Siphoning the liquidity out of the alts. 24-hour volume is at 103 billion. The overall market cap is 2.32 trillion. Give or take 100 million. Over on the daily, we are right on our target of 57.4. We saw a slight rejection, more of a playful flirt, all the way down to 56.3, which was our earlier target, and now we are approaching the tail of two pumps. My dad eye is watching 58.2 as the killing floor for the whale's next flush, which will be good and bad. Bad just because no one wants to see a pullback. Good because, well, pullbacks are healthy for a bull run. If we see a pullback, I'm looking at 53.7 to hold the line. And if not that, then maybe 51.5-ish. But that would take some major whale dumpage to see that, because they know the retail trader and the institutions are aggressively buying the dips. So they are faced with the possibility of a short squeeze scenario happening. If they try to flush out at 58.3, the strength of the dip buyers could squeeze the price up to 61K. My trading Poindexters have told me the possibility of this squeeze taking place is about 28%, so while it's not significant, it's still there, and it's making the whales on the couch second guess hitting that sell button. Hi Donna, how you doing? And down in the mailroom on the 4-hour chart, we're just cruising above the 20 moving average. Lionel Richieing to that sweet R&B groove, sticking in the pocket, riding that 57.4 beat. I'd like to see some more fans coming into the concert, because this low volume tells me that Lionel could decide to end the show at any minute if the fans aren't digging it. It's also the kind of low volume that the whales lick their lips when they're contemplating the flush out. Checking out the boardroom on the weekly, we can see, despite a healthy 3-week green pump, the only contrarian indicator that isn't screaming bullish is the low volume, of course. But it's canceled out and emasculated by the MACD ticking up and starting to spread. To me, this is the most bullish signal of all the charts. To me, the markets have an eerie, deafening silence to it, like the slow roar of an English soccer stadium. It's quiet, although extremely bullish. It's not really moving, although it's quite explosive at the same time. And then it hit me. We're on the beach wondering where the water is, scratching our heads, looking at the other tourists saying, I don't know. But the reason there's no water is because the tsunami that's coming has sucked it out to facilitate the wave that's about to crash soon. It's quiet because it's just over the horizon, building up speed and strength, as we run to higher ground to pull our handycams out to get all the footage when the carnage begins. I was on the phone yesterday having a conversation about how crazy this next phase of the bull run and in life in general is going to get. For you and I who are in it every day watching the future unfold, we tend to think that everybody knows about what's coming. But they don't. And they're all getting to higher ground. But the truth is, we are a small drop in the bucket of humanity that is aware of it, first of all. And secondly, positioned financially to benefit from it on the ground level. Because make no mistake, it's also very early. We're barely past the introduction at the beginning of the book that people will read for decades to come. It's hard to believe that we are all part of what will be the most transformative time in humanity's history since the internet. So remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected lead. That's right, it's a long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. A BitBoy crypto more.